please put your hands together for Mr. V.A. Pire! Ah yes, welcome back to V.A. Pire Show. Yes, we hope you have had a good Halloween and have not been chased down by a guy that has a skull mask. Oh yes, so as you see, we've got the red chair back. Yes, so it's going to be a good day. Are you ready? Anyways, alright, so our first guest star for today is... Ah yes, the man himself, Johnny Thunder. Yes, welcome back to the show, Johnny. Thank you, Mr. Pire, thank you. Oh yes, so it's been a little bit since we've seen your last video. Yes, that's right. You were in that Johnny Thunder in the last movie, which came out this year, I believe. Is that correct? That's right, earlier this year. That was when I was here. Hi, did you like that rhyme I did there? No, not at all. No, I'm kidding. Of course, it was great. But, yes, so... what will be happening with your character in the future? What will you be doing in future endeavors? Well, of course, it's going to be the League of Adventures, which is coming up soon. That's going to be the next big project. You know, they just finished Skull Free, so they're taking a small little break. Then they're diving into the best movie of all time, the League of Adventures, because it has me in it. That's why it's the best. Oh, yes, of course, that is exactly why. Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, what exactly is going to be the plot of the League of Adventures? Well, I can say this. Things will happen. Is that all you can share from the plot? Yep. No, I'm kidding. So, basically, something happens, you know, some stuff gets stolen, and this guy's like, whoa, we gotta get that stuff back. So they're like, oh man, well, who could get all this stuff? The police? No, the police, they can't do that. We're gonna get the League of Adventurers going, and they hire a bunch of adventurers in a league, and together, as a League of Adventurers, an adventuring league, we go after the item, and we try to get it and stuff, because we're adventurers, and we like adventure. And we're a league. The League of Adventurers. Oh, yes, yes, that is true, yes. Alright, well, wow, that sounds like pretty awesome. So, what other projects are you going to be in? Well, I'm going to be in another movie, you know, it said Johnny Thunder in the last movie, but guess what? It's Johnny Thunder in not the last movie. Ha, that's right. So we're going to do another movie eventually, like maybe next year or something, so that'll be cool too. Oh yes, there you go, yes, some more Johnny Thunder action, yes. Alright, well, Mr. Thunder, do you have anything else to add? Nope, not really. Alright, well, thank you for being on the show. Of course, Mr. Pire, always willing to make your show even better. Alright, our next guest star is none other than Detective Wells. Yes, welcome back to the show, Mr. Wells. You've been through quite a bit since the last time you've been on. Yep, that's right, Mr. Pire. We've really been put through the ringer with all these, you know, the Skull guy, you know, but we finally made that third movie and stuff happened there, and it feels good now. Oh, yes, yes, that is true. So, I have a question for you. So, just like with Mr. Thunder, we're wondering, what projects will you be in next? You know, we've been in, I think this is your fourth movie, is that correct? That's right, yep, I was in A Gentleman's Murder and Murder at Jasper's Funeral. Then I was also in Skull 2 and Skull 3, so, yeah, I've got a few movies under my belt. Oh, yes, that's right. And you actually do have a belt there, yeah, I don't see any movies there. How do you keep those up? No, I can. Okay, anyways, so, what other projects will you be involved? Well, we're talking about making another, you know, Jeremy Wells story, you know. I was in, of course, my own 2 solo ventures with the murder stuff. And then I, of course, hopped over to the Skull franchise. But now we're thinking of making another installment, the third installment to my little, you know, mystery series sort of thing there. We're not really too sure what's going to happen just yet, but we're still thinking about it. So maybe we'll involve some assassins or something, you know, something pretty cool. But, yeah, so you get to see more of me in the future. Oh, yes, yes, so, I do have a question for you. So, you know, the jail cops are, of course, you know, they're police officers just like you. Well, you are a police detective. But, so that makes me wonder, is there ever going to be a crossover? Well, never say never, Mr. Pire. Never say never. Who knows, like, Jail Cops 10 could be a crossover with me. Yeah, or, you know, maybe even, you know, the Meet the Robbers guys, you know, maybe there could be a crossover there. Oh, yes, yes, that is true, yes, there's so many possibilities here. And just in case as well, you know, you got to start off in Jail Cops 1, I believe. So that'd be cool seeing him return as well, yes, so there's a lot of possibilities for the future of Jail Cops and the future of Jeremy Wells, yes, not Jeremy Wells Cops, hey, okay. Anyways, well, Mr. Jeremy, do you have anything else to add? Nope, not really, Mr. Pire, but thank you for allowing me to be on your show. Oh, yes, of course, and good job with the mystery solving. You've done a good job so far. Thank you, thank you. Alright, our next guest star is coming up to grocery. Hit it, Phil. Hello, folks. Did you see that little commercial, like, trailer announcement thing for Pigs and Cat Minus, and were you disappointed with the prices? I sure was. Well, now presenting Pigs and Cat Minus Minus. That's right, 2 minuses, they make a minus. Oh, yeah. So, basically, this service costs even more, and it gives you even less. So that should be pretty great. Call today if you'd like to get less, and pay for more. That sounds right. Yeah. All right, thank you for that, Phil. Be sure not to call. I mean, be sure to call, definitely. Yes. All right. Anyway, so our final guest star for today is this guy that we still do not know his name. But hello, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing great, thanks. You know, I don't really have a name. I didn't. I don't just didn't decide to have a name. You know, I guess it's just a lifestyle, not having a name. Yes, of course, unnamed guy number one. Alright, so you were, of course, in Locum Tenens, which came out a few weeks ago, I believe, so that is pretty cool. And, yes, you were like one of the main stars, is that correct? That's right, yep, I'm technically, I guess, the main character. Oh, yes, very cool, very cool. So what can you tell us about the future of the anthology series? I heard that there's going to be 2 new movies next year, is that correct? That's right, yep. So think of compendium as like as a tree, and you know, like this. The compendium is like the whole like big stock like trunk thingy, and then you know anthology. You know, like underneath it, there's the anthology series as the roots, and then we have compendium as the trunk, and then we have Welcome Tenens as a branch, and there's going to be even more branches. We're talking about making another sequel to Compendium, which won't be a sequel to, Welcome Tenants, but it will be a direct sequel to Compendium. Unlike this last one, which is sort of like the aftermath of Compendium, this one will actually show what happened to some of the characters from Compendium. So it will be taking place in right after the fact, and it might be coming out next year. We'll have to see. It may either come out next year or the year after that, but it will be coming out eventually. And it's called Interlude. It's about the main character, Alan, and, you know, his adventure after he does whatever to the boss, you know? If you've seen the end of Compendium and the end of Welcome Tenants, then you'll know what I mean. Yeah. Oh, yes, so that is one movie that is coming out pretty soon, not either next year or the year after that. That is Interlude, which will be another installment to the anthology series. What else you got for the anthology series? Well, we've got an idea for a new short film that will take place in the anthology series. And we also have, of course, we've got that series which will be coming out next year, you know, Anthology 1963. That'll be coming out next year, you know. All of the filming is done. Just gotta get a little movement on there, and then we'll be getting ready to edit pretty soon. So that'll be great. And yeah, so that'll be a 5-part series right there, and then they're gonna start working on season 2 probably after that, which will probably won't come out until either next year or the year after that. But you know, there'll be more of that. There's at least 3 seasons planned of the anthology series, and each of them take place in different years. So that'll be great. And yeah, and there's also, of course, there's going to be a prequel, which is going to be the earliest we've seen in the anthology series. The earliest we've seen right now is going to be 1966, or 1963, but we're going to see even before that, back in the 50s, with this new sort of prequel to Compendium, which will show one of the characters and how they got their starts, and you know how things have progressed for them. So that'll be pretty fun. Oh yes, there you go. Yes, so more anthology stuff coming up very soon. Oh yes, can't wait to see it. Alright, well, Mr. Random Name Guy Person Thing, do you have anything else to add? I do not know. Alright, well, thank you for being on the show. It's kind of impressive since you are dead. Yes, yeah, I don't know how that works. But anyways, yeah, I always have to be on here, Mr. Pire. Oh yes, alright, well, thank you all for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!